Hey, I need to show you this. It's so good. It's my new bathroom light switch. Oh, isn't it great? Now, that's the Peace Masters collection of... can you see? Of, what do you call them? Soothers. That's right. But I got into the habit of collecting them off the street. Partly because I like to say it's from all the babies I've stolen, because when I'm being a fairy, and that's what fairies do, they steal babies away. But it's also the fairies know where I live. I was going to hang it out the front, but I thought I'd just put it there for now. I couldn't decide where to put it, so I thought it'd make a good thing just to hang there for now. It's a work in process. It's not finished because I'm still picking up dummies every time I leave the house. I just found one when I was sorting out the shelf outside. I thought I'd show you that. I was clearing this space here. I've got that handy, just in case I need to put the odd cutting in it. I don't know. I was thinking about where to put this other old bit of tree that I've just need to get out in the sun. Maybe I'll do that now. I'll show you. This one, I think it wants to be outside for a bit. What do you mean they all want to be outside for a bit? In the warm sun. Just to warm through their old bones. What I need is someone to run me to a dump with all these bits of old rubbish. What should I do with them now? Can I put in the garage? Buy a bin bag? I could turf it all into old sacks, couldn't I? And then just shove it in the garage. Or I could go and throw it over the park. I could literally just lob it over the fence. I could do that. Pay the council £20 to take away 3 bags of fucking carrier bags full of rubbish. I could tell you what I could do. I could just smash it up into smaller bits and go and tip it in the council bin, couldn't I? What do you mean they'll be following me around to check I'm not dumping garden waste? Well, I'm not. None of it's garden waste, is it? I've just found it in the garden. Look, that's an old mango lid. That's not garden waste, is it? No. And what's this? That's not garden waste. I bought it for the dog and it broke. That's capitalist waste. It's not garden waste. And I'm not a capitalist, so it's not mine. What do you mean get off the internet? I must be a capitalist. I'm always buying things I don't need. Well, sorry about that. But I do need them. I need them to be happy. Do you though? I'm going now. I've drowned this plant as well. Look, it's dying. It's an old gnome. They like this. They like this moving around game. Do you want to come out in the sun as well, old lavender? That's hawthorn that's definitely dying. I need some more compost or my plants are going to die. They need potting on. Look at this cosmos. It's all... Look! It needs to be in bigger pots. Double Dutch rose. It's not going to do well in there. It's going to die. Because you won't give me any more money, Mark. You want these plants to die. It's not me who's suffering. It's these plants. It's because you think I should survive on a shoestring. These plants don't understand that concept. They need fresh pots. Jesus Christ. They're all suffering from overcrowding. Oh, look. He doesn't seem to mind. He's forcing flowers. That little old tomato. That must be some sort of companion planting thing. It's triggered it into flowers. This one's doing it too. I'll have a veritable feast soon of tomatoes. That one's only got one on it. Gardener's Delight. What's delightful about that? Nothing. What's this one called? It's called Garden Pearl. There we go. Garden Pearl for the win. So far, anyway. What's going on over here with this old tomato? This old nothing. Nothing at all. It needs to be. That's old Shirley. Old Shirley Temple, probably. At the temple. Although, on the positives, I'm going to have a rotation of tomatoes, aren't I? Can't have them all cropping at the same time. I'd go tomato blind. I'll hold back on judging the Gardener's Delight. Maybe it's delightful because it comes afterwards. What's going on with this old marmalade one? I think it's trying to have a flower on it that looks like an orange. So there. I need some orange pips, don't I, and grow those too. My next job is to pull this to pieces a bit more and put it across just so I can show you my intention of that. So there we go, that's hacked back quite a lot. And I'll have to go and buy some old screws. In fact, don't worry about it, Mark. I haven't got time to plant these plants on at the moment. I've got too many other things to do. Just tickling through this. Shock it into... they like a bit of stress, plants, don't they? It triggers them into action. They're a bit like people. I still haven't finished. Ow! That bloody old stick poked me in the chin. Am I bleeding? Look, I'm making that twisted oak for you, Mark. Remember? It's like you. You know why? Because the old bull spirit lives in an oak tree. So I wound that one around a stick. It's poked me in the chin. Bullshit spirit, more like. Get her off the internet. No, she's funny. I like her. She amuses me. When she stops making me laugh, we'll chop off her head. Right then. Says who? Who's in charge of that? Noel, hopefully, because he can't stop laughing at every damn thing I do. Noel Fielding, that's who, not the other painter and decorator one. Look, this seems to have all grown as well. Oh, but maybe that was already growing. Not seedling that I did. Right, I'm going to go. And what am I going to do? The next bit anyway. I just wanted to show you my fairy thing. The Peace Master, as you know, is for Adventure Time. You might not know that at all, but the Peace Master had one of these as a talisman after he saw me collecting them. That's what. So there. Focus on your own goddamn goals, alright?